setup. We're just going to use a tree and make our own setup. Okay, here you can see it's below zero, and with the wind chill it's like -25 or so. But I set up this survival shelter. I just wanted to test it out and see what I thought of it. It seemed like a fairly decent idea on the picture, but it's small for you can fit it in the pack, but as far as the durability is very low. It doesn't hold up. The eyelets aren't holding up, but it's a good idea. And we're going to try to make a fire, see what we can do with the heat situation. Maybe we'll get a lot warmer in there. Normally you just run the string across the top, but it doesn't get very taut. So as you can see, I got the stakes stretched out on the bottom, but that's it. The sides aren't getting taut even if you had it across two trees. So that's what they give you. But a decent idea. We'll try it out here. Make a fire, sit in here and see how warm it gets. You know, how do you describe cold? It's the absence of heat. So what we're going to do is make a fire at 460 degrees, -460. No matter would move at all. And that's the way it was when God created the earth. So he made light and it was good. That's what we're going to do. See if we can get this to light up here. Keep the air flowing and all your tinder. Just give it time to catch a little and just lay your stuff on top. Gently. There we got a pretty good fire that quick. See if we can turn this zero into something warm. -25 with the wind chill. Let's warm it up, shall we? Alright, so the question is, do I like this shelter? It's not top notch, no. And I figured the heat reflection would be decent, being the reflective material, but I got it up to 22, and that's close to the fire. So back here, I'm feeling my toes are a little colder, just like George Washington Sears said, an A-frame tent gets cold in the back. So it's warming up, but it ain't like a sleeping bag or anything, but it would help you, and it would conserve a little more heat with the fire in front. And it isn't very big, but I found them loops to tear, and it doesn't have any structural strength to it with that string design, and it doesn't taunt out when you stake it. So it's not the greatest of shelters. It's a decent idea with the reflective material, but I think you could make better stuff to reflect the heat. And this little hole isn't quite cutting it. It's nice right here in front of the fire. So, okay idea, not top notch though. But we tried it. and we're surviving.